a Miata. What do you expect? This is a Taurus. Okay, listen, if you're gonna be the voice in my head, you can't be putting me down. You're supposed to be my cheerleader, bro. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka GeekXX Chic, and we are back with the last two episodes of part 1 of Secret Level, season 1, episodes 7 and 8. We're going to start out with episode 7, which is called Crossfire Good Conflict. So, have not heard of Crossfire, I don't believe, but looking forward to seeing what this is all about. I see these two episodes are actually, I think, two of the longest ones. So, I feel like we're going to get some pretty decent stories in the two of them. So, I am looking forward to it. So, let's jump in without further ado. But just before I do, a reminder that if you'd like to be in the know of when I drop episodes, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now.
Coastal areas are already seeing heavy rain and winds of up to 75 miles an hour.
Damn, this is just too real after the crazy hurricane season that just blew through this year. Really? Wasn't that strong? You think you should smoke?
So what did you do what I'm paying you for? And keep people from shooting at me. Until I'm out of this godforsaken.
Keep it up.
Shithole.
Keep it up. And they're gonna accidentally let you get shot.
I deliver this case, I get fuck off money. You guys don't need to kill me. I'll be drinking myself to death on the beach in Bimini. You guys can murder each other. Fuck!
What were you saying? Even God saying, shut it. It's too much.
You get what you paid for. We're not the bad guys.
Sure? Uh-oh, who's watching you?
What's the play here? Guy with the case is a non-combatant.
Eh.
Kill civilians. Selling that case makes him a combatant.
Period.
We're not the bad guys.
Oh, wow, you both seem to think that. Interesting. But I'm getting the impression that the mercs are former whoever these guys are.
Targets on the move. Take both. I repeat.
That looks so cool with the X-ray vision.
Reverse!
Y'all really didn't expect this? Oh. Suppressive, you sure? That gear looks interesting. Damn, this animation is nuts, guys. If I did not know better.
Stand by.
Like, this is smooth. I really do think we're like maybe 15 years away from completely replacing like people in a lot of our films, honestly.
Copy. Approaching vehicle. Package is in vehicle 1.
You sure?
Shit!
They're covering their movement!
Smart. They have the same training as you, although I feel like they were kind of dumb to think they could just drive out.
Get up.
Nah, he did. He's getting up in heaven. Or hell. I don't know.
Sit rep now.
What does sit rep
In
mean?
the package.
Is a decoy.
No package, it was a fucking decoy.
You didn't think they were that dumb, did you? You'd have thought they would have sent like a whole fake envoy. But anyway. A helmet?
That shit actually works.
Positive. Fridays always work.
I was right. Okay. Because I was going to say, if y'all know their tricks, then you know you couldn't just roll out like that.
Vehicles leaving in the last 5.
Copy. Incoming.
All this with an incoming hurricane. Is that why they're traveling now?
Knocked out surveillance.
Of course it has. Sky full of satellites and low rain foxes.
Nature's a bitch.
Garland, waterfront, west of downtown.
Look for a strong heat signature.
Damn. They're like, we're pissed we got had.
Signature confirmed.
It's them. Engage.
Oh, they're the tiniest car ever. Don't keep driving straight. What are you doing? Music is tense.
Come on, you piece of shit.
Why'd you fix this with your fucking duct tape?
You could, actually.
West on UN Way.
Copy. Coming to you.
Oh, she's pissed. You killed her friend.
Why'd you driving faster?
We're in a Miata. What do you expect? This is a Taurus. I'm just saying, Humvees can take quite a bit of damage. Break. Break. Even I knew that was coming.
Come on!
Listen, I don't know what this car is, but I gotta give it its props. It's moving like this when it's got bullet holes in it? That is an advertisement for a fake car.
There's a worse car than this.
Listen, I'm gonna do exactly what I...
As soon as I heard that quiet. Ooh, that had to hurt like a mofo. And I knew y'all was getting a little too cocky. What you mean? They knew where you were going.
I'm on the bad guy! Get the plane clear! Copy! See you there! Come on!
I think it's so interesting, and I'm understanding why they call it the good conflict, right? Both of them say they're the good guys here.
Stay here.
No, what are you doing? Hey, you have to get me out of here!
Yeah, he's gonna die. He's mad. Everyone's fighting emotionally right now. No decorum. This is very video game. Exactly. Wow, he's better trained than you, apparently. Ooh, the light flashes behind the crates.
The package! Hand it over!
And if she doesn't? This stupid dick swinging fight right now in a bloody hurricane. I kind of want both of you to get blown over. I'm over it.
We're down. Double time to exfil.
Bro, he's not dead. Why are you turning your back? Oh, okay, he is now. Oh, that didn't kill him? Bro.
Radio check. Where are ya?
Fitz is taking some slow-ass revenge we don't have time for.
This fuck killed Mason.
You're in tilt.
Stand down.
Tilt. Interesting term. And you're gonna die now because you took this long-ass time.
Bad guys.
You're gonna die for that hesitation.
And the package. My fucking God.
Yeah. Notch one for the good guys.
You sure? For all you know, that could just be like a bomb. I don't know.
Without it, I'm worthless to the buyers.
The case isn't in the contract. You are.
Yeah,
I dropped
figuring
at the
you're
border
the
like
actual package.
If I don't have that case, those freedom fighters will fucking slaughter me.
What you paid for?
Just wanted out. I just wanted things to be simple.
Really? Sounded like it's pretty complicated if you're taking money from people. Oh, no one's the bad guy today, huh?
Me neither.
I wonder what is actually in the briefcase. Is there anything in the briefcase? Damn, that looks cold. Maybe you should find some shelter, bro. The winds are kind of strong. All right, well, that's it. That's all we get. That is all we get. We'll never know what was in the case. Was the package actually what they needed? Was it important? Anyways, yeah, I guess very much definitely one of those those probably first player shooter type games, military, all of that. I saw the signatures of that everywhere in this, but man, the animation was clean on this. Oh my gosh. I would love to see the actors or the faces that they used to model them after, because these were very realistic, everything, lots of detail, facial expressions, the animation of the way they were running, the way they were moving, the shooting, like it was smooth, people. If they put those into some upcoming video games, I'm very excited for the upcoming years. But yeah, this one I feel like was pretty, I just love the fact that the word good was tossed around so much, and bad too, but the fact that both sides of this, and again, we don't know who was who at this point, although we did hear the guy with the suitcase say that they were mercenaries. So I think in our world, we would essentially say that they were the bad guys, right? Mercenaries are not often associated with anything good. You know, they quote unquote kill for money. They'll do whatever for money, but we don't know what the situation is. We don't know who that guy was, what he's doing. But we saw on the other side of things, the other team, I mean, both sides were clearly militarily trained. They had a lot of skills and firepower, but we did hear the other side that was tracking them say turncoats. So like I said, I don't know. My guess is military, right? It's giving military of some form, possibly something more specialized like CIA. But point being, I guess this faction peeled off and became private mercenaries, which that storyline's been in a lot of different movies and TV shows of, you know, a small cell of for hire mercs who were formerly high level trained, you know, military people. But either way, the point is both sides, the mercs wanted to get the package to a certain location, and then the other side was trying to stop the package from going. We heard the other side saying that they're the good guys because whatever's in that case would make everywhere a virtual war zone. And so if that is true, then I'd have to say they're technically on the good side of this, in that, yeah, we don't want something out there that's going to potentially throw the entire world out of balance as far as having some relative levels of peace. But again, without knowing what was in there, what the context was, maybe what they believe is not true. I don't know. But either way, the fact that everyone kept saying we're the good guys, like whenever I've had, I have this belief system that I've heard this expression, I'm sure you have too, that if you have to tell somebody that you're good, it probably isn't true, right? Let's be real. I shouldn't have to tell you that I'm good. I should be able to, through my actions and the way that I carry myself, you should determine for yourself that I'm a good person. If I have to keep telling you or telling other people that I'm good or what I'm doing is good, that's probably because I'm trying to convince both you and myself, which means that there's doubt, right? So, and the thing is, even if you're looking at a lot of these, specialized military cells, a lot of them do things that people would classify as morally gray, if not completely wrong. And even if they say, oh, I did it in the name of our country, I did it in the name of whatever, the actual actions that are being done, if you start to break them down, as I said, it's not so black and white anymore. And so anyway, I just thought that was an interesting play on the word good and what that meant, and the fact that these people had to keep kind of reassuring themselves that what they were doing was fine, like it was good. They're good guys. That's why they're doing this, right? We're the good guys. We're the good guys. But anyways, lots of great combat. Really, as I said, like it was brilliantly shot, brilliantly animated. And then we see at the end that the package that the mercs agreed to deliver was not actually the suitcase. They just said, no, we agreed to deliver you, not the suitcase. Like the suitcase obviously would have been nice, but you know what I mean? Like that's what she had to do. Like she made a decision. She was dead to rights for the most part. She knew that when she got confronted by that other soldier, that if she didn't give up the suitcase, there was no chance or no guarantee that she and the package and the suitcase were all going to make it out without any fatal injuries. And that was her main thing. Obviously, I think she didn't want to die, obviously, but she probably didn't want the guy to die. So that's why she got rid of the suitcase and gave it to them. She's like, all right, if that's what I get in exchange for our lives, then take the damn case. And so anyway, interesting overall. I thought, like I said, very well animated. And I really liked the idea that they toyed with all episode of what does it mean to be good and who actually is the good guy. And we even saw, even in the end, the package was like, I'm not a bad person. Like what I'm doing isn't bad. I'm a good guy. And the way that she ended it with, yeah, me too. Right? That's what we're all good people, right? We all say and do and believe what we need to in order to keep going, right? So yeah, that was a cool one. What I took away from it more than anything was just how smooth everything looked. If I did not know better, I would think that was actually like real people on my screen, doing this whole thing. The only thing I'd say that kind of gave animation was probably like the actual storm, the way that things looked with the rain and everything else. But otherwise, top notch. Enjoyed that a lot. All right, let's move on to the last episode of this first section, which is episode 8, which is called Armored Core Asset Management. That's a very general title, very generic title. But again, this is a game that I am not familiar with, so I am very much looking forward to being thrown into this world and figuring out what they're going to tell us over the next 10 or 12 minutes or so. So let's jump right in right now. That doesn't look hygienic.
It's you, isn't it? The one.
Oh, gosh. Okay, hi, violence right off. Okay. I think bro was just trying to say hello.
Stop. Friend. Negligible threat. Gear down.
Yeah. I don't like it here anymore.
Is this Keanu?
What the fuck's he doing in a bar if he doesn't want to talk to anybody? Leave it.
A lot of people go to bars when they don't want to talk to people. They just want to have a drink in peace. Oh, damn. I'm not going outside in that. Go back and get your drink.
Nobody lets him do it.
Hold on. It is Keanu and Patrick Schwartz. This star-studded cast. I know Keanu's voice. I know my baby. Mind your coat. Oh, wow. Okay, he meant to roll that way.
Want to be able to come back home.
I actually see the Keanu in the animation. I wonder if they did face capture for this. Seriously, this is like Bill and Ted Keanu I'm looking at right now. This is crazy.
None of those fucks are anything like me.
They're not like us. But you should find your people.
Everybody like me is dead.
Sure?
Voice in my head is telling me to get out.
You know it's bad when the voice in your head's like, I can't deal with you no more.
It's nice to see you smile.
So you're something with eyes.
You okay? Wow.
Nobody tells me anything.
You
It's amusing when
banged up, bro.
augmentation surgery. A malfunction. That makes you a terrible killer when you're in a metal jacket, and just about unbearable when you're not.
Okay. That's terrifying, though. Having something stuck in your head.
Part of Shrieker.
It's kind of like,
Shrieker's a part of me.
what's it called with the Cortana? Ugh. It's tripping me out how much it looks like Keanu. You all right? I'm guessing not. Ooh, the detail in the skin. Woo! That was a cool shot. What is that now? Your heart? Wow, this is just War of the Machines. Ooh, that was a good scene. The way the camera zoomed in, like he was getting faster. But skate! He said bye, and I'm doing it gracefully. Ooh, took a hit.
One piloted, one sledge.
No. Life signs in both cockpits. And
Well,
even jacked
doesn't
up,
mean
no
anything.
pilot could run 2 cores.
You sure?
It ain't enough.
Don't get cocky. That's the fastest way to die. Yeah, this is giving Halo to me. Like similarities. I haven't played Halo either, but feeling like it's inspired.
Huh. Heavy and slow.
You sure? Bro, uh-huh. See?
That's a lethal unit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me to run?
Yes! You got too damn cocky. I mean, you asked nice.
It means they're better than you.
Okay, listen, if you're gonna be the voice in my head, you can't be putting me down. You're supposed to be my cheerleader, bro.
They're just making you waste velocity on oblique vectors.
I know. Fuck these guys.
I don't think you really want to. They don't seem like they're friendly. Oh, that G-force probably doesn't feel good. Another great shot. Don't pass out. Don't pass. Oh, for God's sake. Excuse me, voice in my head. Can you please take over? What good are you?
I need you.
Damn. My guy said I blissed out for a minute. Sorry.
Are there more cores?
1 at most. Mine specs and hard
Wow. Ow. That doesn't seem okay. Why are you grinning, bro? It's not over yet.
No. Fucking today.
You sure?
What am I missing?
Hello? What, now you shut up?
Come back. I don't want to be alone here.
Not vulnerability.
You were remade in a lab like this. The technique is supposed to be lost.
Is it you? Are you cloned?
That's impossible.
Yet there it is.
He's out.
They all were. It's the only thing that makes sense.
More like you. Isn't that what you were looking for?
They are like you, after all. They're your people.
Interesting. Do you really want to be alone? This feels like the David painting. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, you want to be alone.
Nobody's like me.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
That's right. Nobody's like us.
Perverse. All right. My man said, I'm one of a kind, and even though it's lonely, I like it because it's the only thing I can cling to that makes me feel like it's worth living. All right, guys. Well, that was interesting. Armored Core. Well, that game, like I said, it reminds me a lot of Halo and the idea of people being inside of these mech suits. I mean, obviously in Halo, they don't do quite that much, but same kind of idea, right? Like people who've gone and done a lot of different things so that they can be better compatible with machines. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. But interesting character, as I said, once again, like the Schwarzenegger thing, I kind of got thrown off by the fact that I'm like, that sounds like Keanu. Again, a man with a very distinctive voice and a way that he speaks. The animation as well. Like the more I looked at the character, I was like, oh wow, they really definitely inspired this character after Keanu's features. I mean, more circa 30 years ago, but all the same. But yeah, it looks like this pilot, he's not very happy. It looks like his life is fairly miserable and all he lives for is doing jobs where he gets to pilot that mech suit, but it's clearly taking a toll on him. He does not look healthy. His body has been banged up, and I mean, yes, some of it looks like it was probably in order to augment him, as we were told, but I'm also assuming that he's probably taken some pretty substantial injuries in that thing, and the fact that he's constantly getting high, smoking, again, all these are telltale signs that he's not a happy person, right? This is an existence that's literally just that. He's existing. He's not thriving. He's not loving it. And anyways, we see that anytime even people tried to just connect with him, like he's in a bar, someone just wanted to strike up a conversation and homie smashed a glass on his head and tried to take him down. And it took the voice in his head to be like, bro, like breathe. Like this dude is literally not a threat. Like he's just saying hello. And so anyways, interesting. The little that we saw of this character, as I said, it's not looking like a great existence, but the one thing that he's holding on to, I guess, for all of the suffering that he's gone through is that he believes himself to be unique. He believes himself to be this thing that is a singular thing, and that's what makes him so important and why he keeps getting certain jobs. But as we're seeing there, because we saw the voice in his head said, listen, maybe you need to find some friends like me. I'm noticing that your mentality is decaying here. Maybe you should find some friends. And he keeps saying, oh, there's no one like me. You know, he's like, regular people are scared of me and the people like me are all gone. So that kind of is an indication to me that whatever type of augmentation they used to do to people like him, I guess people didn't like it, or either they died on the job or maybe they were taken out. We don't know. But either way, we see that after everything happens with this job that's being taken, and we see that he's clearly very good at what he does. And it's the one time we see him smile, and even the voice in his head says, the only time you smile is when you're in this suit. And anyways, he goes and starts fighting with them, but he thinks he's fighting against regular people. But he's like, no, the way that they're working, it's too clean, they're coordinated, like it's almost like it's more of a machine more so than a man or a couple of men. But she's like, no, these are people. So anyways, we discover that really this place is a place where they are making more like him. They're augmenting more humans to become these types of pilots. And we see that, she said you were made in a place like this and it's supposed to be a lost technology, but this is clearly still happening. So she realizes that maybe the target is to come here and stop this from becoming a thing again. Basically, it sounds like whatever these types of pilots are, they're trying to get rid of them. And this particular character is like the last of them or one of the last of them, and basically they're wanting them to fade out. But yeah, so we see in there that I think it's interesting that the voice doesn't say anything, right? Like if the whole episode we hear him saying, oh, shut up, you're always talking to me, leave me alone, you're always here, like be quiet. And then when she finally is quiet, when he's asking questions, he freaks out. He's like, no, like come back, I don't want to be alone here, right? So again, kind of proving that he actually does need companionship, but he's just kind of wrapped in this unhealthy cycle of hating being alone, hating the fact that this voice in his head is his only company, but also feeling like it's the only thing that makes him special, so he doesn't want to change anything about it, right? Because you hear it afterwards when she finally does come back, she says, well, these people are like you. Like, I think the reason they didn't take you out is because they want community. They want to talk to you. They probably want to, like, I don't know, figure out some way to work together. And she's like, this is your opportunity to finally be with someone who's like you. Like, isn't this good? And we see that instead of, and I love that they gave the fake out of it looking like they were reaching for each other, but instead homie just murks him and he's like, yeah, no, there's no one like me. And then you hear her saying, like, a very sinister tone, you're right, there's no one like us. So again, I don't know if this was actually a real mission, because we heard, she was talking to him when he was talking about being depressed, etc. And she said, I know what you need. And then suddenly a call came in from whoever I guess gives him jobs, but this is a machine. She can absolutely manufacture a call like that. And my guess is maybe this is her way of ensuring that she doesn't eventually go the way of the dodo either, potentially, by taking out any competition. So anyway, interesting. Not sure if that's the case. I'm completely speculating because, again, they don't really give us a full story and things like this. But yeah, Kate character was engaging. The world is very interesting. I wouldn't mind following this guy around, figuring out how he got like this, why he's like this, what's he gonna do now if he knows that there are more of him being created. So many questions, but we're just never gonna know the answers, and I'm okay with that. But anyways, that was a lot of fun, guys. I enjoyed this series a lot. Like, I thought it was really creative, very visually stunning. Some of the stories were really, really well done. I mean, all of them were, actually. I'd say that just some of them definitely had more layers, I think, than others. And As I said a couple episodes back, all of them to me give like we could actually make a series out of this or a movie and it would be really good and engaging, and I really think people would enjoy it. But we'll have to see if any of these actually do turn into anything else. But I enjoyed these for what they were. It was really cool to watch all of these and appreciate all the hard work and dedication that went into all the art and the acting and everything that would have gone into this project. Even though these seem really short, the amount of work, people don't realize the amount of work that goes into making even a 10-minute animated sequence. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. So claps and snaps to everyone involved. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed along with me. And I believe someone said there is another part coming out to this. So I look forward to when that drops, and I will be watching that too. So hopefully you'll be there with me when that happens. And otherwise, hopefully you will find other things in my catalog to watch if this is all that you've been watching from me. And otherwise, if you're a part of the fam, thank you so much for your love and support. And I will see you in the next one.